Yo, what is happening, you bumbling Burmy? That's right, this is the best way to play the Gholdengo right now. And the big change, obviously, like everyone's playing Solrock, everyone's playing Lunatone, everyone's playing Gholdengo in their Gholdengo. But the thing you want to be playing right now is definitely the Mega Lopunny. With the 330 HP, it's got that Gale Thrust, of course, for a single colorless energy. It does 170 plus 60 more damage if it went from the bench to the active this turn. And it has the Spiky Hopper, which is maybe the bigger deal right now, I feel like. For 2 colorless energy to 160 damage, as attack damage isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. So there's a couple of reasons you want to be playing the Mega Lopunny right now. There's just like a lot of item lock shenanigans going around with Gardevoirs, and they're frillish, so having an attacker that is low energy cost that can hit pretty hard, the Gale Thrust and the Spiky Hopper, up against the frillishes and the Jellicents is nice. And then also up against stuff like the Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon, there's a decent amount of that going around right now as well. And being able to not one-hit KO a Cornerstone with a Bravery Charm. We do come up a little bit short on that, but we don't have to punch them for 230 damage. They probably can't ever recover from that big of a hit, and we'll be able to just 2-hit KO it with back-to-back Gale Thrusts involving Turo and Air Balloon, or a Gale Thrust into a Spiky Hopper, or even a Gale Thrust into sometimes a Cosmic Beam from a Solrock will also be enough. And there are other ways to answer Cornerstone. You could play the Mega Mawile, which is also pretty good against item lock as well, because you can set that up after you've drawn a couple prize cards, and its first attack should be able to get through frillishes and Jellicent just fine. And if your opponent does go into Jellicent, you can just boss around them and use Gholdengo still up against any Gardevoirs that do that. But the big deal right now is the Crustals. There's a decent amount of Crustals out there. People are playing it in Mega Kangaskhan and other things like that. And Mega Mawile is not a good answer to Crustal, and the Solrock with the Cosmic Beam is also not a great answer to Crustal, and even including something like Cramorant is still not a good enough answer to Crustal. The Munkidori's, the healing with the Ice Creams, how much damage they do turn to turn, drawing prize cards and being aggressive is also a lot to keep up with. So Mega Lopunny kind of does it all. It's the best do-it-all card you can play in Gholdengo right now to solve all of your item lock problems and your wall problems. The Ogerpons, the Crustals, and the Frillish. It kind of does it all, and it's also just not a bad attacker in theoretically any matchup. Now, I wouldn't set up the Mega Lopunny too aggressively in too many situations. It is a 3-prize Pokemon still. You want to be aware of that, but benching a Buneary in the late game, it means if you can just find Mega Lopunny, Boss, and an energy, you KO their Fezandipiti to win the game with very little energy. If you've run out of resources by using Gholdengo in the early game, or maybe you just don't draw into like Double Superior at the end of the game to want to KO a Charizard, but you draw into your Mega Lopunny plus energy to KO the Fezandipiti off the bench or something like that. So it's still just kind of a solid attacker in any matchup theoretically, because every deck plays Fezandipiti, and most decks will bench Fezandipiti at some point, and we play a lot of Boss's Orders. Of course, we got Fez. Of course, we have Genesect. A couple other cards to talk about here that are key. Well, we have 4 Arven, 4 Boss. I'm going to go through everything. 2 Turo scenario. I wouldn't change any of this. It's all pretty good. Currently, I've most recently been trying the Buddy-Buddy Poffin over, I mean, just Buddy-Buddy Poffin in comparison to, like, the thing that I feel like is really undecided amongst Gholdengo players, Gholdengo enjoyers, myself included, is what should the count of Nest Ball, Fighting Gong, and Buddy Poffin be? Most recently, I've been trying the Buddy Poffin, and honestly, it's felt kind of fine. And finding Solrock and Lunatone sooner, quicker, it seems like the biggest, I don't know, hurdle, or like the most important thing to do is get Solrock, get Lunatone, start using Lunar Cycle. That's like the most important thing to do in the deck. Buddy Poffin can't find Solrock or Lunatone, so recently I've been trying out the heavier count of the Nest Ball, Fighting Gong, and I'm even up to 2 Artazon right now, because Jamming Tower is kind of annoying if we go up against Dragapult, so having 2 stadiums in the deck is kind of nice for that. And I've still been missing Solrock and Lunatone on the first turn of the game, which makes me think this is probably the better route to lean towards. And I haven't been missing Gimmighoul's is maybe the bigger thing. I just like haven't been like, oh no, I don't have enough Gimmighoul's. It's like I feel like I always have enough Gimmighoul's, and it's like fine. Also, I've only been running 3 Gholdengo. It's not like a new thing. People have been doing this for a little while, but I think it actually is just correct, honestly. I have not felt like I've ran out of Gholdengos basically ever. I've had a game or two where I've prized 2 Gholdengo, and that feels really bad. But even if you just prize 1 Gholdengo, honestly, it's not that big of a deal, and you can kind of survive fine with 2 of them. Of course, we have recovery in the Super Rod for the mid-late game as well to help us out there. So I have the Picnic Basket in here as the heal card. I think you definitely want to play a heal card in Gholdengo right now, and it either should be in the form of Picnic Basket or Munkidori Dark Energy, which you would just replace a Picnic Basket for the Munkidori and cut a Fighting Energy or a Metal Energy, depending on how many Metal Energy you play for a basic Dark Energy, and that can be your heal card. The problem with the Munkidori, though, is it's a lot more to set up in the mid-late game versus stuff like Gardevoir or like Dragapult. Now, if Gardevoir never breaks the item lock, it doesn't really, you can't ever use Picnic Basket anyways, obviously, but if you only play 1 basic Dark Energy, even if you have like Artazon or find Monkey Dory, it's going to be hard to find the Dark Energy anyways against Gardevoir if they're item locking you the whole game, which is sometimes the plan they try and execute against you. Whereas against Dragapult, they'll always break item lock at some point. But our bench is a lot more clogged with Solrock and Lunatone, so having bench space for the Monkey Dory conveniently can be tough to come by, and Picnic Basket does just as good enough job against them as well. Of course, being able to Earthen Vessel for a Dark Energy, it's a little bit more convenient than having to go find your Picnic Basket and use that, and it doesn't even synergize with your attack for turn. So, but overall, I've still been liking the Picnic Basket over the Monkey Dory, but something to think about there for sure. I am running the Secret Box. I know a lot of people play the Prime Catcher. A lot of people like Prime Catcher, and I think it's hard to wrap your head around playing Secret Box in the deck, and it was hard for me to wrap my head around including the Secret Box in the deck until I started playing with Secret Box. And now after playing with Secret Box, I think it is better than Prime Catcher. Not by a lot, just by like a very little bit, but it is better. So why would we play the worst card when we play the better card? There's no reason for that, because we have both of them on PTCG Live. It'd be one thing if we don't have the card, but we have the card, so we're playing Secret Box. It just feels a little bit better than Prime Catcher. Prime Catcher doesn't feel bad, but I think I would just go with the Secret Box overall. Prime Catcher is a little bit better in the mirror, I will say that, being able to more aggressively chase Gimmighouls or 2-hit KO Solrocks and Lunatones that are in play is a big deal. Drawing prize cards fast in the mirror match is a good thing. So Prime Catcher gives you a little bit of a mirror edge. I don't have any other text for the mirror match in here as well. I don't have the Cramorant. I don't feel like the Cramorant's worth the inclusion, to be honest. And I also don't have the Premium Power Pro plus Vitality Band combo either. That is actually another reason to play the Monkey Dory. It's actually really good in the mirror match when your opponent punches your Solrock and you play Vitality Band plus Monkey Dory. You can have Monkey Dory set up, move 30 off your Solrock to their Solrock, and then attach the Vitality Band, and you effectively one-hit KO their Solrock. Now, they will KO your Solrock back, but it gives you like that little bit of an edge where it took them 2 attacks, it took you 1 attack, and you just need to make the prize edge up at some point, and you'll be able to win the mirror match anyway. So that's like another reason to play the Monkey Dory over the Picnic Basket would be the mirror match. But then you'd also have to include the Vitality Band, and honestly, I just kind of like where the list is at right now. I don't really want to tech for the mirror match, because the mirror match is still pretty close. Even if you don't tech for it and they have a tech, things are still pretty close for sure. I have the Super Rod in here over the Night Stretcher just because I have the Lopunny line in here, so being able to fully recover the Lopunny line potentially is a big deal. One of Ultra Ball. The reason I wanted to include the Ultra Ball is I want a way to be able to find the Mega Lopunny that doesn't involve TM Evolution, which I also have in here, but I'll talk about that in a second. So I have one of Ultra Ball in here. So far, it's been kind of iffy. I think if I cut it, it would just be for a 4th Fighting Gong or potentially a 2nd Buddy Poffin. But I have been able to make use of it to be able to find the Mega Lopunny. Also, it is another way to find Gholdengo, which is nice because then we don't have to put Genesect in play, leaving that bigger liability in play while being able to set up. Well, it gives us another way to set up without putting Genesect in play is what I mean to say. So the Ultra Ball is nice for that. Being able to go Arven for Ultra Ball to get another Gholdengo in play and then progress from there is nice. 2 Air Balloon, of course. The TM Evolution. The TM Evolution is mostly in here for item lock. It helps against Frillish. It helps against Badoo to get our Gholdengos in play sometimes. Although that doesn't come up that often, I will say. Like that, usually we can get Genesect in play or we just naturally draw into Gholdengos as long as we got Solrock and Lunatone online using the Lunar Cycle to progress through our deck. We usually don't have the Team Evo up against Dragapult or Guardy. It does come up sometimes, though. The main reason to include the Team Evolution is to get our Buneary into Mega Lopunny without our opponent being able to boss KO our Buneary before we get to utilize Mega Lopunny to counter the Crustals and the Cornerstone Mask Ogerpons. Because their strategy is going to be get 3 energy on the Crustal, get 3 energy on the Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon, and then boss KO your Buneary before it becomes a Mega Lopunny, and then you're never able to deal with those Pokemon and you just lose the game. But the Team Evo allows us to go from Buneary to Mega Lopunny aggressively, and then even if they boss punch the Mega Lopunny, it's still set up, ready to go, and ready to fight back against their board state. So Team Evo is mostly in here just to get the Buneary to the Mega Lopunny, but there are other use cases for it as well. Double Artazon, like I mentioned, kind of just rocking double Artazon right now for specifically the Dragapult matchup. Feels like it's still popular enough where I'd rather play 2 Artazon instead of like a 4th Fighting Gong. More ways to find my basic Pokemon, of course. Fighting Gong, of course, can find Fighting Energy as well, but that's not really a big problem for the deck. But it gives us another stadium bump for those jamming towers to keep our Air Balloons online or to get access to our Team Evolution. And then finally for the energy count, I got 8 basic Fighting and 3 basic Metal. I've gone back and forth. Despite not playing the Mega Mall while, I still like the 4th Metal just because it helps against item lock. And specifically with this list, we actually don't have a way. Well, I guess we actually TM Evo quite a bit to get the Mega Lopunny up against Gardevoir, actually. To get Mega Lopunny in line to be able to punch. We don't usually get set up Gholdengos with the TM Evo, or that's not like essential, but getting the Mega Lopunny online is. We don't have the Vitality Band in here, or the Monkey Dory to make up for the missing damage to KO Frillishes, because Cosmic Beam only does 70, and Frillish does have 80 HP. So if you have the Vitality Band, you knock it out, or if they leave damage in play, which they are going to do, you have Monkey Dory to like move damage over. Of course, finding the Dark Energy can be tough as well for that. But sometimes just having another Metal Energy just so we can attack more consistently with Gholdengo is nice against those item lock decks, specifically Dragapult more so than Gardevoir, because against Gardevoir, we want to be setting up the Mega Lopunny and KOing the Frillishes that way. Against Dragapult, though, sometimes we can't find our Solrock and Lunatone. Like, if they go second and Badoo us before we find the Solrock and Lunatone, we're not going to be able to attack with Solrock, but we can usually get a Gholdengo online. But if we can't find a Metal Energy, then we can't be making it rain on the Badoos. So that's like a reason to play a 4th Metal Energy, even if you don't play the Mega Mawile. Obviously, in pretty much every other matchup, though, the Fighting Energy are just better because it's just draw power through Lunar Cycle. So something to think about would be maybe a 4th Metal Energy. But that's it. That's my current take on maybe the best deck in the format right now. Maybe the best deck in the metagame. The current metagame, it feels like the best. And I think the best way to play it, put the Mega Lopunny in there. It answers all your problems right now. And there's a lot of problems right now. Not like meta, like Gholdengo is still a good deck. Even if you don't play Mega Lopunny and play other things, it's still a really good deck, obviously. But I think for where we're at in the current metagame, Mega Lopunny is the way to go. Let's jump some action, and I'll show y'all how it runs. Dude, I missed the... See, I want the sound effects. I guess maybe I'll just turn off the sound effects when I play a Badoo deck. Have you heard of the prize map app that someone made for different game scenarios? Yeah, I saw it. Then I also saw the controversy around it as well. And all these cards in my hand are good in this matchup. Well, Picnic Basket is a little bit iffy, I guess. I don't really want to put Genesect in play either. I actually think I just give up the Picnic Basket is like actually like okay in this matchup. It's like not ridiculous. I don't really want to put Genesect in play if I don't have to, though. I'm just gonna draw, even though I could draw Gholdengos. I'm just gonna commit it at this point. If I had drawn differently, I could see myself have not. Oh wait, do I want to set up Mega Lopunny in this matchup? Because I'm just gonna get item locked. I completely forgot about the Mega Lopunny angle in this matchup. I feel like I'm gonna commit to the Gimmighoul now, but see, the thing is, I'm gonna get item locked now. We might be fine. I feel like I need it. I'm running out of energy already, though. I feel like I need to set up the Mega Lopunny. What was the controversy? Oh, apparently they're just like using an app someone already made or a program someone already made, and they're just like scraping it or whatever. I don't really know how any of that stuff works, so. Oh, what the heck? They just have the Jellicent like that? That's actually pretty bad. That's not good. All right, sure. No TM Evo, huh? It's for 70 more. I'm just gonna bench it and punch, I guess. That seems fine. This Kunok already sold out. There's only 2 sizes available. Yeah, what's it called? I'm working working through a company for the merch stuff, so I'm not like fulfilling any of the products. So the current listing is sold out. Yeah, that's the only thing that is not currently available, I believe, like fully, is the crew neck for the merch. That's the only. Everything else I got a sample of and like tested and tried out and made sure everything was correct. That's the only thing I wasn't able to get a sample of before going live with the merch. Because it was sold out. Well, I mean, I think I just want to kill the lone Ralts, right? That seems pretty good. Here we get. I mean, it's good. We have high odds of getting there. think there was also an argument, honestly, to KO the... There's also an argument to KO the Frillish, I believe. I'm just gonna play this. Wait, can I draw with Fez here? Did they take a knockout? I don't really want to put Fez in play, though. They did take a KO, though, so I could draw with Fez. How many Ionos are they down? There's a very low odds of keeping the card I get, and I don't even know what they're going to do on their turn. Probably just punch me with Jellicent, right? I do want to find Mega Lopunny, I guess. Maybe I do it, actually. Ooh. Pretty good. Okay, now we're in a ridiculously good spot. Why not KO with Solrock? I guess I could have, right? Yeah, I could have KO'd with Solrock. Because I drew the Fighting Gong before I used the second Gholdengo, right? I mean, I could have, yeah. I don't know. I didn't really want to put a Solrock in play, I guess. But is a Solrock just the same thing as Fez, kind of, right? Yeah, Solrock KO would have been fine there. Why not put Balloon on Dango for retreating to Lopunny? Oh, I should have. I didn't even think about that. Well, no, I probably should have, yeah. I didn't even think about that in the moment, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. In case they Iono me here or something, then I can get into Lopunny. Because now I can't attach the Air Balloon, yeah. Because the fish is pushed. What's your opinion on Poltnar at the moment? I think it's pretty bad. Bad play. I do need to actually come up with what I want to play for Toronto, to be honest, as well. I kind of feel like I want to play Zoroark, though. Some build of Zoroark. I think I just Turo here, right? Well, maybe not. No, I think I do Turo here. I could hard retreat, I guess, now. Do you think this deck could work with one Turo? No. Pretty important card. Turo plays around TM Devo, but how much do I need to play around TM Devo here? How much do I care about TM Devo here? I guess I could also boss the Ralts again, right? I kind of just want to attach, actually. Attach, retreat, knockout. I could also boss KO Lone Ralts. Again. And then even if they healed 30... Yeah, maybe I do just boss KO Lone Ralts. I just want more energy in the deck here. You think Rotom Box with new support could be competitive? No, probably not. I still KO this next turn with Lopunny here. Let's go attach knockout. Unless I'm scared of them playing E-Switch, I guess. You appreciate the 8 months there. Zach1, appreciate the 4 months. Sleeping Pengu. Countercatcher, sure. That doesn't even seem that good, does it? Whatever makes sense to commit Air Balloon? I don't think so. I think I'd rather have the flexibility of having access to it later, to be honest. Appreciate the 9 months there, Border. Oh, I am about to lose my Turo here, though. No, because if I commit the Air Balloon here or here, they just go after the other Pokemon, right? They're like, committing the Air Balloon right now doesn't really do anything for me. There was no boss on the bottom of my deck, but there was the Turo. I don't know how many boss I prized, but I played 2, so I could draw first. Because there was like, how many cards on the bottom deck? Like 1 million? 12? I think it's best to draw first. Is there a possibility to swap Secret Box for Prime Catcher, or no point because of Air Balloon and Turo? The mobility is not why you play the Prime Catcher. You play Prime Catcher because it's a item. What's it called? I think I draw first. You play Prime Catcher because it's an item-based Gust. Okay, we got the boss. So I can boss Ralts again. We can just KO the Ralts again. Or... Now I can shuffle the deck. So I can try and get into Air Balloon. Or even the Turo knockout would be better. If I have to boss, I will, I guess. But the thing is, what do I boss? Oh, I guess it has to be the Ralts, right? They have access to another Ralts. I think I'm gonna... Huh, I'm actually not sure. What if they Devo? Oh, they could KO my Lopunny. Yeah, they could move. They could have Devo next turn, actually. They could go double Monkey Dory Devo. Huh. That would be something. I've been drawing my prize cards really slow here. Just one prize, one prize, one prize. I don't really think about that too hard, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, if they got it, that's unfortunate for me. Well, then I'd want the Artazon in play, right? Yeah, I'd want the Artazon in play then. So is Dango Bunny and Rocks better than regular Dango and Rocks? I think so, yeah. You gave them Ralts? They're going to get the Ralts anyways, with like Fez plus their current hand size. I don't think they're going to have any trouble finding Ralts, to be honest. Not really worried about that. Yeah, I mean, I guess if they go to TM Devo route here, they only get 2 prize cards, so we still have time. Is there a max hand size in this game? No, there's not. No max hand size. Why they even put Jelly into play? Does the bunny itself force them to not play the Frillish? Why they even put the Jelly into play? Because that's all they had. They literally had, I don't know, they had like Jellicent and nothing. I don't remember what they had, but they had not very much. They were in a situation where they were very limited on their options. Their options were severely limited, for sure. Oh, but don't a lot of people not even play TM Devo in this deck anymore? A lot of people don't even play TM Devo in this deck anymore. Oh, but they can go KO the Gholdengo and then KO my Lopunny and I lose, right? Oh. Am I just going to lose in 2 turns? I think we have to do 270 next turn. They definitely could, right? I guess I just lose to that, dying. I didn't really think about Mega Lopunny just dying for 3 and then me losing. Yeah, I did not consider that. Maybe I just lose. They can't do 70 without the Guardy, and you need another odd prize. They can't do 70 without the Guardy. Oh, we should. I should boss KO. Sure. Yeah, sure. We could try and get boss KO Ralts. Again? Wait, but then how do I deal with the fish? I won't be able to deal with the fish on the next turn if I boss KO the Ralts. Well, no, I could play a Superior, and then I could, I guess. Alright, sure. Let's just draw some cards and see what happens. Alright, I got the boss. But I need more than just boss here. I have boss KO Ralts, but then this thing will be healed out of range. How many Iono have they played? 2? There's such a high chance that they have an Iono next turn, though. This play just doesn't even seem that good. Yeah, the play just doesn't even seem that good. I don't know. I just want to punch their active here. But that seems terrible, too. Okay. I did get Secret Box. I could recover a ton of energy to be able to kill their active with Gholdengo. That doesn't seem very good, though. None of this seems very good. I should have drawn my prize cards, like, too slow. You for sure lose if they have Guardy though, no? I mean, not necessarily, no. Shoot. But am I bossing here no matter what? No, but the boss seemed bad. I already talked about this. The boss just seems bad. Well, I've already bossed, so we have to commit. But then I should commit to this. I guess I don't just lose, actually. If I just lopped, I don't know how many to boss you have left in deck, though. This is my last boss. That's the problem. The problem is this is my last boss. I could just have a butt ton of energy in the deck, though, I guess. And then Turos. So I can go Mega Lopunny punch. They can't KO Mega Lopunny. And then they punch Mega Lopunny. I can Turo Mega Lopunny out of play. I already want to Turo it anyways. Oh, there's not that many energy to have, though, actually. I do like this. All right, this might work. This might work. Maybe. If we should the prime sub there, Vipin TV. Welcome to the Rat Pack. Fez with Lop would still be a bad play even if I had more boss left. If I had more boss left, I would always KO. Why don't you Solrock KO? It gives him like more damage in play. I wanted to put the damage here and then I just Turo the Lopunny out of play. The merch looks dope. Is it limited time? No, all this merch will be around for the foreseeable future for forever. It's possible I do like other merch stuff in the future that will be more limited, but you should the 5 months there, Matt. Yeah, because if I push Solrock, they get to punch Solrock for 80. But right now, they're just going to punch my Lopunny, and I'm going to Turo my Lopunny, so... Or, theoretically. We'll see. But there's the Iono. So we'll see how this goes. Being out of boss is, like, pretty bad. It's, like, not good. But hold on, they don't have a Ralts. Wait, have they never had access to second Ralts? Am I trolling? Alright, I'm gonna shuffle the deck. Oh, I actually have a Gholdengo in there. I didn't realize that. 7. I feel like I can draw once with this thing. I mean, twice with it. I can draw twice with it, right? This has been such a weird game. This has been such a troll game. Oh, they could counter. Oh, they can't win if they counter catch. They don't win if they counter catch that. Okay, pass. This might be a winnable strategy, actually. Hold up. We have game? Not yet. We're close, though. That's a 160 punch, though. Oh, they could have had attached counter catcher to win. I didn't realize they could have actually won that turn. Energy? No energy. Boingbingus. Wait. I should just be able to... Hold up. Let me just make sure. Yeah. Okay. We just trade 1 for 2. Have a go on P4. Dude, what a game. Did I just boss Ralts? Wait, did I actually boss Ralts 4 times this game? I'm pretty sure I boss Ralts 4 times this game. Jeez. It's better to, yeah, it's better to play something like Lopunny, and Lopunny kind of covers the Jellicent situation. So. Heck, they have the nuts here. Okay, so I can go. So I don't bench a Gimmighoul here, right? I just punch the active. Just like grab these two. And let me actually check my prize cards. Lunatone, prize of Lunatone, prize of Gimme, Fez, Genesect, Buneary, Lopunny, 2 Gholdengo, so I prize a Gholdengo. 3 Arven in hand, boss in hand, 2 Turo, secret box in hand, 4 of those, 2 of those, 4 of those, 2 of those, 1 of those in hand, 4, 1, 1. Prize an Air Balloon. Prize of Fighting Energy. Just grab 2 Fighting Energy. Yeah, I just punch their active here, right? And that's it. That's all I do. Just chill. Bench just in case of... I'm just going to bench it, I guess. Wait, I know they're playing Gholdengo, right? Because I saw in the mulligan. Yeah. I don't want to give them... Because they could go like Air Balloon, Boss, KO, Gimmighoul. So we just chill. Are you playing the worst deck of all time? Yeah. Someone has to do it. So I currently have the advantage in terms of hits. I hit them first, but I don't play Premium Power Pro. I don't play any modifiers, so. I play no Premium Power Pro. I don't play Monkey Dory. Vitality Band doesn't matter, I guess, right? Well, Vitality Band matters if you play the other thing. I don't play anything, so. Okay, well that's just kind of cringe. They have no, there's no way that they have the nuts. So it's not that scary. It is cringe. Like that is still a cringe play. Don't get it twisted. But I just boss KO Gimmighoul here, right? So I can go... I'm just going to cycle this. I do have to bench my own Gimmighouls this turn, though, I believe. I can go Lunar Cycle. If I go Boss KO Gimmighoul, they could go Gholdengo. I don't mind putting Artazon in play and giving them access to Artazon, I don't think. I have 2 energy left, so I think I just grab the vessel here to thin out the rest of the energy. Poffin? Well, no, I have double Gimmighoul, so I don't need Poffin. I guess benching the second Solrock was maybe a little preemptive It's not that bad though. I have bench space for it, so. My Poffin was also prized. Oh, you know what I need to grab there actually? I need to grab Super Rod, because if they KO my Lunatone, well, they also have to Turo their Lunatone. Oh, they can't boss and Turo though. No, I guess I'm fine. They also just a bunch of Well, no. I did have to do that. Oh, they're putting Gholdengo in play. What the heck? Okay, never mind. Oh, and they're just straight going after the gimmies. They don't give a fuck. They're gimme hunting. They don't care. The gimmies are dead. Okay, what do I actually do here? Do I evolve to Gholdengo now? Can I just go all out and just evolve everything into play? I could just like push Solrock and go. I'm just gonna push Solrock. I can just go Solrock KO Gimmighoul this turn. Boss KO. And chill. Oh, but I only have... I don't have a follow-up Gimmighoul though. Huh. See, I don't even know what to do here at this point. I feel like I have to evolve this to protect. But then I may as well Fez to draw 3, right? And then I just go Boss KO Gimmighoul. Like, may as well get like a +3 cards, right? Or am I trolling with this? I don't think I am. See, like, it seems fine. Like, I should still win this, right? I should win from this board state still, I feel like. I'm like ahead on the prize exchange. Unless they're able, are they ever able... My question here at this point is, are they ever able to get to... Okay, let's let them cook. Can they go back to a single prize board? Yeah, can they ever get back to a single prize board? They shouldn't be able to, right? I mean, it seems like they don't think they can either. They're like going all out at this point. It seems like they don't think they can get back to a single prize board state. Maybe with Cram and Turo the Dango. On like this turn specifically. Turo Dango, bench Cram, knock out Solrock. And then... Yeah, I guess that would be something, right? That would be something, yeah. You push it 39 months there, small farm animal. Yeah, they go after my Gholdengo here. It's possible I was a little preemptive with the second Solrock bench, to be honest. But like losing this bench space hasn't been terrible so far. It's been like whatever. Okay, if I hadn't benched Fez here though, I could have gone Solrock again. I could have gone Solrock KO. But then they could go Turo Evolve Attack. Okay. Well, they played the Monkey Dory. They actually played the Monkey Dory. They just couldn't get online. Monkey Dory is super annoying. That means they should play a Vitality Band as well, right? I'm going to draw 2. Oh, they can get back into a 1 prize board state. They can go... Now they can go Solrock, knock out a 1 prize, or go down to 2. They can actually do it. Yeah, they can go back into a one-prize board state next turn. So maybe benching the Fez was a mistake from me, actually. Maybe I just shouldn't have benched the Fez. Okay, okay, okay. I actually currently... Uh-oh, I'm kind of in trouble. I'm missing some stuff here. Okay, there we go. I don't have... I don't have the Super Rod. No, but they're going to ignore my Gholdengo next turn anyways, right? They're just going to ignore my Gholdengo. No, but I could Turo Fez this turn. I need a Gimmighoul. I can Turo Fez, but then I would need a Gimmighoul to go with it, right? Hold up. Super Rod's in there. I have 3 Superior and a Super Rod left. So I've drawn to... Oh, I shouldn't have played this. Ah, shoot. And I can try and get there off this, though, still. No, I can't Turo and Super Rod. If I attack with Gholdengo here, then my opponent goes Gholdengo knockout, I just lose. So I have to get Super Rod here, which is unfortunate. So I just had to not put Fez in play, I guess. Yeah, I had to not put the Fez in play. My mistake was putting Fez in play for sure. If you Turo Fez, they ignore Gholdengo. No, but they won't ignore Gholdengo. They'll just knock on my lone Gholdengo. There's no reason for them to ignore it if I don't do it. But there was a way to have played this better for sure. Although I don't know where it'd be without the Fez, to be honest, so... Yeah, now they can go back into Solrock. I draw 2. Oh, I also could have just not started the 2-prize exchange, right? I could have chilled for another turn and just gone Solrock KO 1-prizer. That's what I should have done and stayed at my own 1-prize board. I should have stayed at my own 1-prize board for... Oh, well, now they... Oh, they just don't see the play. Or they don't have it available, I guess. They are down 3 Gust effects, so they literally have 1 boss left. Because they're playing Prime, so they probably only play 3 boss. Am I worried about Fez here? Doesn't have weakness. Because if they stayed at a 1-prize board and went Solrock KO 1-prizer, I can't Turo Fez and Gholdengo out of play. So if I Turo Fez out of play this turn, I can Turo Gholdengo out of play next turn. And then punch with my own Solrock into their Solrock. But my opponent also just went unbelievably wide here. So we're fine. It doesn't get wider than that. That's for sure. It's possible my opponent just didn't... They're playing Prime Catcher build. They're down 2 boss and a Prime, so it's possible they don't. But I could have stayed at a 1-prize board, stayed for a turn longer, and then they wouldn't have been able to do this play. Well, now you can't lose pretty much. Unless they play Iono. I could still lose to Iono here. That'd be a way to lose. They would have to Iono and then also draw into the knockout at this point, though, having exhausted most of their draw power, which would be pretty unlikely. So we should be safe. We should be safe. It should be all good. Can't lose. Yo, what's up, Wade? Are you spec his box? Yeah, I am playing Secret Box, yeah. The Eerie tech? Yo, hold up. Oh my gosh. I could also minor errand running depending on their first turn. Oh, sick. The runt. What deck should I play? Gholdengo. Okay. I shouldn't play a build with 4 Cypher Prime Monkey. In this format? I don't know. It's just the Cypher builds just seem bad. In this economy? What am I missing? Secret boxes here. Mega Lopunny should be a focus. Oh, I did get it. Okay. Oh, I don't know if it's Grimmsnarl or... I guess I don't know if it should be a focus, to be honest. I actually don't know if I want to set up Lunatone and Solrock in this mat. I just don't know what I'm up against here. I don't know what I'm up against. So maybe I say attach active and I hold the vessel. Yeah, maybe I just do this. Oh, but then I could have see, I just don't know. Okay, so I just don't know what I'm up against here. I guess I don't really want Solrock and Lunatone in play kind of ever, to be honest. It's just not ever a very good thing to have in play against any kind of Snorunt deck. It feels like it's always bad. But the Buneary this is bad against Grimmsnarl, but this is probably good against the other deck. I think Lunatone and Solrock are kind of always just bad against either deck, to be honest. Is it Grim? Is it Badoo? Okay, it is. Oh my gosh. Dude, they're not fucking around. The Horde, the Swarm. Yeah, I feel like Lunatone and Solrock are pretty bad in this matchup. I think they don't do enough. Well, maybe if I played a Vitality Band, get over the Bravery Charm, but I don't, so. I guess I might need Solrock at some point to get through these, though, right? Because otherwise I'll run out of energy. I definitely want to make it rain this turn. I might TM Evo next turn, though. But like right now, they have to get a Badoo and get the Badoo into the active. If they can like show that they have a pretty good... yeah, see, I should have played the Vessel on the Lunatone last turn. Okay, that's fine. Here's the 4 months there. Honey. I could just TM Evo. Well, we'll see what they have. Hang on. They might not have very much. Okay, once again, I'm going to KO the Badoo, though. That forces them to find a Badoo, find a way to retreat into the Badoo. Puts a lot of pressure on their resources to, like, lean towards setting up Monkey Doors and stuff like that, so... I had no basics in my hand, so I'm just gonna... I'm not gonna play the Arven this turn because I don't really want to shuffle the deck. Nice. Gimmighoul is good. Make it rain. I do have to have something else established at some point, though, because I will have to deal with the Ursaluna. They grab there another Iono. Sure. I mean, it just gets me closer to Mega Lopunny and Gholdengos, and I could have benched Solrock there, right? Maybe I could have benched Solrock there. Possible. Well, let me check what's on the bottom of the deck over the last 2 cycles. Bosses and Turos, I kind of like those. Where do I want to get Solrock? And Lunatone. Solrock just not going to die anytime soon. So maybe I should get a Solrock. I'm just going to draw, and we'll see. I guess I should have. I just didn't want to put Lunatone in play and have it just accrue damage, right? Like that's just like not worth. We should 20 months there, Fields. I guess this thing getting stuck is like also a thing, but also Mega Camerupt. I mean, it's not great. Yo, what's up, Yellow Boy? The break was good. Or at the very least, have Air Balloon here, right? There's a Gholdengo on the bottom of the deck, I guess. No, let's just draw. I mean, things are going pretty well here, I guess. We're chilling, we're chilling. If they get a Badoo with a Braver Charm in the active, though, that'd be a little bit tougher to deal with. But yeah, they're not really racking up that much damage into into play here. In fact, their Monkey Dory is just gonna get KO'd soon. Also, them to like chain. They're still down double Badoo and double Night Stretcher. And every time they have to retreat, they lose an energy as well. How bad is the Guardian matchup for Kang Boof? I think you're favored with Shaman, unfavored without it. Okay, they are setting up for a Team Devo play now. Okay, but now we can get more aggressive here. Like I can go we can go boss. Let me draw first. Hooray. I'm gonna put a Lunatone in play at this point. Will I ever need this Gimmighoul? What do I need at this point? I don't know. We don't need anything at this point. I don't know. Why is your box over the Prime Catcher? It just gives you a cleaner turn 1. Gives you the option for a cleaner turn 1. You get off like turn 1 attack and stuff like that. How long do I have until the tournament? Oh, I don't have the tournament thing on. Hour and 13 minutes? Okay. Also, Lavencia package with Secret Box for this deck. I mean, you don't need to be playing Secret Box for Lavencia to be good. But we have the Lopunny, so that's like good enough. I think it's good enough tech for the matchup we need it for. Oh, they are going to put me down to a 0 card. Wait. I just evolve back to Lopunny and knock them out, right? Oh, I also still have Gholdengo. No, this is just like not that good. It's like fine. I literally just evolve back to the active and then knock them out. They won a 1 prize? Yeah, I guess, yeah. The way they were playing, they were like playing so confidently though. I felt like they had like a play. I was like, oh shoot, do they actually have a play here? No, the answer is no. Oh, I'm first. Huh. This is definitely a matchup where I wish I had 2 Artazon. Maybe this matchup is a good enough reason to play 2 Artazon, to be honest. Because shutting down my air balloons is kind of annoying. Discarded a boss and a... Did I discard a boss? I thought I did. Didn't prize an energy. What else did I prize? Did I prize the full Mega Lopunny line? I did. I was like, I thought there was Pokemon missing, but I couldn't come up with what they were, so I just kind of skipped over it. And an air balloon. Any opinion about counter cards like Counter Catcher and Counter Gain? They're cards? So I'm wondering why Festival Grounds isn't getting more play. I got second at locals with it. Seems pretty good. Because it's not good. It's not good. It's got too many bad matchups. They counter? Yeah, they be countering. People say they don't, but they do. This makes me think that they actually have second jamming tower in hand, to be honest. But I mean, I guess I just have to draw cards and see what we get, right? I need a Metal Energy or a Solrock or Lunatone. A lot of Fighting Energy. I could preemptively Turo the Genesect out of play. Probably worth it. Pass. Yeah, that jamming tower play is like really weird because they just saw me put an Artazon in my hand. So it makes you think they have a second one in hand. Should they make all-in-one deck Pokemon like this? Like it fuels itself as a level 1 that can hit a billion? They should just make good, enjoyable Pokemon TCG decks. Is the correct answer. I might have to Artazon here, even if I don't want to. Magazine. Are you going to make a video reviewing Meowth and Zygarde, etc.? I really enjoy watching those videos. I will be, yeah, at some point. Is there any reason to run Precious Trolley in this build? No, I don't think so. What was my first prize card? Was it Superior? The way Meowth is worded is so interesting. Wait, how is Meowth worded? Isn't Meowth literally just when you place Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn? You may use this ability, search your deck for a supporter card to build put it on. You can use this ability if you've already used another ability with trump card in its name this turn. Oh, do you think there's going to be other things with the name trump card in it? Like instead of trump card catch, it would be trump card something else. Yeah, see, there's the second second jamming tower. Oh yeah, yeah. That could be interesting, yeah. That is something that could be curious, could be cool. I think I have to boss KO Duskull here, right? The Duskull's kind of scary. It's more so that Badoo is just not very scary. The energy in the discard pile is actually like a pretty big deal here, I feel like. Alright, knockout. Goodbye. You have any New Year's resolutions? Nope. Yeah, maybe they're gonna come out with like equally powerful abilities that are called like trump card. I don't know, something else. They're gonna come out with like equally powerful abilities though. Okay, well, they're attacking this turn for sure. A lot of good cards going to the bottom of the deck. What will we recover? It's okay. All right. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Maybe they feel confident to bring back really strong generic abilities, but make them multiply exclusive. Yeah, that could be it. Something like that. That would be interesting for sure as well, if that's what they are opting for. A lot of good cards on the bottom of the deck. I think I am going to play this to shuffle it up. I don't see a reason to not just go ahead and start with the Lunar Cycle here. Might have to be a boss KO on the Fez, which would be fine. Is there 4 in here now? There is 4. Do I ever play this just to go get my Fez, is what I'm wondering. I'm down double Turo. It almost feels like I just might as well. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like I might as well. I don't know. I mean, I didn't take a knockout, but just like to thin out the deck. All right, it's 5 energy right now. No metals. Oh, we might be in trouble. Let me see what these next 2 cards give me. Pretty good. I mean, I think I can make this work, right? Is there another vessel in the deck? There should be. Oh, I really shouldn't discard the Evo when I do, because it's nice to be able to search out the Evo later. Yeah, it's nice to be able to search out the Evo later. I can make this work, right? I should be able to. I should probably leave a metal in the deck, actually. Yeah. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Oh, they could. This could actually go bad, actually. Have you tried Metagross and Empoleon? No. Honestly, I think that would just be bad. I think if you're going to put Metagross with Empoleon, you may as well just play Metagross. Because it's like similar enough of a card. What deck will you play at Sydney Regionals? I am not going to Sydney. I also need to find Neo Upper this turn to actually make a big play happen, right? Things could get awkward for me, actually. Because of a lack of lack of mobility. I'm down 2 Turo and my Artazon. So my board is just not very mobile right now. My board's actually pretty immobile. It's still winnable for my opponent, I feel like, for sure. Is there a reason you use the basic version of cards instead of the full arts, for example? I think it just looks better. Also on Marnie's Grimmsnarl this format. What were my problems with Marnie's Grimmsnarl before? You used to have a bad Gholdengo matchup, right? You used to have a bad Gholdengo matchup. I thought I had like another problem with the deck though. Like your Gholdengo matchup is bad, but I thought there was more matchups where I was like, these are also bad matchups. Maybe not though. Azul, how was your Christmas break? It was good. Oh yeah, I don't think your Guardian matchup is like that good. Like your Guardian matchup is, you can play with Moltres with Luminous. Oh, I haven't tried that. Yeah, I haven't tried that. It might be better than I give it credit for right now. But I've not given that a try, so. Appreciate the 18 months there, Max Rocks. Max Rock. Even the Super Rod was also maybe a mistake, to be honest. I maybe should have just gotten rid of Super Rod and kept the extra boss. That might have been the better play. They're gonna go KO active, KO Solrock. They can't even win next turn if they do that, right? I have 2 turns to win the game. Yeah, they can't even. That's such a. I mean, it might be their only play though. So it's a really weak play, but oh my gosh, they don't even have the. Oh my gosh, they don't even have the Neo. Dragapult EX Dusknoir good. It's a good deck. It's not a great play right now though. Unless the Guardy players get extremely greedy, but even then your Gholdengo matchup is unfavorable, so I don't even know if that's a good enough reason, to be honest. Okay. I mean, it seems like the play they have to make for sure. Some kind of counter catcher shenanigans. Party players getting greedy, as in less TM Evos, less Arvens, less Ralts, less Curlia. Just like more candy reliant builds to set up Guardy. Kind of like the Henry Chow build versus like the Pedro Pertusi build. Right, because Pedro played. Hey, let me if that's correct. Let me look at Pedro's build real fast at LAIC. Because Pedro played like a 3-2-2. Yeah. 2 Arven and Evo. Yeah, so it's like the Pedro Pertusi build versus the other build. Versus the Henry Chow build, basically. Another free dub. I switched off of Lazy Determination, went back to research with Guardian. I've been doing a million times better. Well, I mean, for the Pulp matchup, I think that is better. Am worth it or not? No, I don't think so. I don't think it does enough for the mirror match. Better to play other things for the mirror. Like Monkey Dory plus Vitality or Premium Power Pro. Even them, this kind of sucks, but I do have to set up my stones. Rise a Nest for 2. Rise a Vessel, 1 Poffin. Rise a Gong. Ultra Ball's here. I'm not convinced that the Ultra Ball is worth playing as well, but I like the idea of it. Rise a Fighting Energy and one other thing. Secret Box? No. Genesect Fez. Super Rod? It is Super Rod. Okay. Unless it's in my hand. It is in my hand. Okay, it's not Super Rod. It's something else. Is there any way to have room for Levencia package and Monkey? Yeah, there's no such thing as not having room for stuff. The question is, what is correct? In the Pokemon TCG, there's no such thing as not having room for something. The question is, like, what is correct? You only have room for what is correct, and you always have room for what is correct. The question is, what is correct? Yeah. You always have room for what is correct. There's no such thing as like, well, we can't play that because we don't have room for it. It's like, well, no, that's not the reason why we wouldn't play something. The reason why we wouldn't play something is because it's incorrect to play it, not because it takes up too much room. It's like, yeah. You only play what's correct. It just feels that way. But the way something feels, it doesn't make it, doesn't track logically as to why you would or wouldn't play a card, basically. You would or wouldn't play a card based on it being correct or incorrect to include the card. So do you think it's worth respecting us? Is it okay to have a bad Kanga Boof matchup going to Toronto? Yeah, definitely. It's not going to be that popular of a deck, and I think it's going to be... I think we're going to see a decent amount of Watchtowers. I don't think Kanga Boof is actually that good of a play for Toronto. It might be a good play after Toronto. But I think there's going to be a decent amount of Watchtower success at... I've been seeing people play it in Guardy, Zoroark, obviously. But you can kind of put Watchtower in anything, and it's pretty good right now. Like, Kanga Boof's a pretty good deck. Watchtower's pretty tough to deal with. Zard, Terrazard is like the best way to play Zard. Watchtower's pretty good against Terrazard. And Watchtower's also just good against Charizard in general, because you always have Pidgeot, obviously, so... Yeah. Oh, that's kind of annoying, but... Oh, yeah, a lot of things can play the card. Can play Watchtower. Watchtower seems pretty good right now. Does Kanga Boof rely on birds? No. But it relies on Bouffalant and Kangaskhan. Okay. I mean, K-Win the active isn't even that bad here, to be honest. I need something, though, to get going. Get started. I mean, that's 3 energy. That's, like, super slow. I want a little bit more. I think I just need more. I think it's, like, too little. Okay, that's more. Definitely more. I said K when the active is probably just fine here, right? I do have to give it my Ultra Ball here, though. Did I never find that last prize card? I guess I didn't. I feel like all these other cards are better to keep for sure. Oh my gosh, Grimmsnarl. Well, have you ever played Arkham Horror? I have not, no. I've never heard of it before. My hand actually isn't very good, to be honest. My hand is like super mid. Besides the potential of Turo. The potential of Turo is kind of nice, but I don't have enough energy to supply it yet. What are Bunnynor's bad matchups? Bunnynor's bad matchups? Gholdengo has seemed tough, but besides that, I don't know if it really has any bad matchups. Like, meta matchups. Oh, they're going for a KO. Interesting. Well, now I can get Fez, though. Oh, it's kind of good for me, I feel like. Here's the 4 months there. Sailor's Labs. Sailor's Labs. Bunnynor. Yeah, Bunnynor is just kind of a good deck. I don't know. Bunny Bomb is so bad into Poltnor. I disagree. I think it's just going second's a big deal. I guess I don't grab Fez immediately because I could go back into Solrock here. So let's just draw 2 and see what happens. Huh. I said I didn't leave myself bench space for both, right? Solrock and Fez. Which feels kind of bad now. I shouldn't have gotten this last Gimmighoul. That was overkill. I should have chilled on that last gimme for sure. This is what? How many energy? 4. I just need 2 more energy. So using any energy would be pretty bad here. So I guess it is just a Fez angle. Okay. Seems fine. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so this. Get a fighting. Vessel away a fighting. 2 fighting. Yeah. And then superior back. I even want to put the Artazon in play. They're down 1 Spike Month and that's it. Artazon might even just be... Yeah, the Artazon would maybe just be better for them, to be honest. Boss is good. Turos are good. Picnic Basket good. Super Rod is kind of mediocre. Air Balloons are good. I don't know. Super Rod feels like super weak right now. I just want to make sure I have the mobility to get around counter catchers. So I want like all my mobility plus gust. I think it is the Super Rod here actually, which feels a little weird, but seems fine. Don't play the Artazon, just take the knockout. Wait, Nord loses to itself more often than matchup? No. Yeah, I don't know what matchups are. What's my other prize card that I got? Nest Ball. Yeah, Bunny Nor bad matchups? I don't know. Everything just kind of seems fine besides Gholdengo. Gholdengo seems unfavorable. Oh, maybe like Absol Box is unfavored, but I don't know. That deck doesn't seem great right now. Yeah. Zard? No, I think Zard's fine. For Bunny Box, Zard is 100% fine. Actually, it might just be favored. You literally Badoo them. Like, they don't get to play the game. Especially the Terrazard deck. Like, you just, like, destroy the Terrazard deck. You literally Badoo them, and then you trap them out of the game, and then you just spawn trap dudes, the Charmanders and stuff. They just all die. Oh, yeah, I forgot about Yveltal as well. It's a good thing I kept the Turos. What is this? Shaman Sacrifice. I don't know, every time I played that matchup, I've farmed. My opponents have molded about how bad it is. Well, yeah, I guess because people play like don't even play Badoo in their list sometimes. Like I can't play everyone's list for them. A lot of people play really bad Bunny. What are we calling it? Bunny Bomb. A lot of people play really bad Bunny Bomb lists. I can't play their list for them, so I can only do so much. I can only tell people the correct way to play the deck. If they want to play it wrong, it's like it's up to them. The Hedgehog, run it over. No, we're not. I'm gonna kill the Impotent, I think, right? Already drew. Okay, yeah. Oh, I gotta be careful though. I don't want to lose to Badoo here, right? I did kind of want to draw into a superior here. I don't want to lose to Badoo. Although if they had Badoo, they probably would have Badooed me last turn. Well, that's not 100% true. Most people don't play Badoo in the deck though. So there is that. I guess I could get the Buneary to have the threat of the Mega Lopunny plus energy. Okay, okay. I still have some threat. I can even attach to it as well, right? Yeah, so I can go boss, bonk, attach, knockout. What are your thoughts on Moon and Zoroark as a potential Diancie answer? Actually, I guess I don't know if you need a Diancie answer though. I think your answer to Diancie is just to play 3 boss and boss up their Monkey Dories over and over again. I think that's your answer to Diancie. Or chase their Guardies. Just chase whatever makes the most sense. But I haven't actually played the matchup, so I don't know if you need to play an answer besides just playing more boss. You basically just don't want to punch the Diancie, and you want Diancie to punch your Zoroark. So if they punch your Zoroark, you win. If they don't punch your Zoroark, then they only play so many Gust. They play so few Gust. I feel like it just does not matter, to be honest. Oh, I forgot about... Oh, I have Turos, though. I was like, I did forget about Clutch, but it also doesn't matter because I have 2 Turo. I guess I can't KO their Impidimp and KO their Yveltal, but that's fine. Although I guess in this situation, I actually don't have... enough energy to KO the active. There we go. But it was like very high odds of finding it. Finding the out. Did I prize a Gholdengo? I don't think so. No. I think I'm just gonna bench the Fez here, because yeah, it doesn't matter if I bench Fez here. I think it's probably correct. So how was your super secret meeting with Big Peak? Oh dang, I leaked it. I appreciate the 10 months there, Neos. The 52 months there, Garchomp. There's nothing else you can... What are the things you can play in Zoroark to one-hit KO? I'm actually a little bit curious now. The hand is like almost broken, to be honest. Oh, I guess I'm never KOing this turn 1, though. I'm never getting that turn 1 KO. Actually, I could have boss, but I have to be able to draw an Air Balloon, I guess. Or a Secret Box. That's a lot. I feel like I'm not getting a turn 1 KO here. Where's my Badoo when I need it? I'd Badoo him here right now if I could. So far, one Poffin has felt like more than fine, though, to be honest. Might be a tough game. We'll see. Oh, hold up. KO Lone Hoot's gotta be the move here, right? That Hoot has gotta go. Like to say to you, but I don't know. Fighting Energy. Maybe I just grab another boss, to be honest, actually. Oh, and I get to get the Gimmighouls with this. But am I missing? I feel like I missed a piece here. I didn't, right? I'm not going to give them Artazon because I don't want them to get value out of it, but... Off not having boss in hand for real, for real. True, true, true. Gotta hit him with the bluff. Bench Pokemon don't have weakness. No, bench Pokemon do have weakness. It just doesn't get applied very often because usually the attack specifies it doesn't apply. Does Passimian deal weakness to the bench? I don't know what Passimian you're talking about, but maybe. Okay, my hand's not that good to respond to this Charizard here. I do have boss. Oh, I have nothing. Never mind. Because I could just like boss KO Pidgey or Hooded again. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, okay. But it's not great, to be honest. I'm still missing some stoof. I wouldn't hate just going boss KO somebody off the bench this turn. Because I'm not that scared of them having return gust. Or even if they do have it, I could like return KO them. So that'd be like fine. KO the active here is ideal. But if I whiff the KO on this Charizard here, if I can just get Solrock boss, that'd be fine. So I think I play this to get double fighting energy. Because there's 2 Artazon and boss and Sapir on the bottom. A lot of good cards on bottom. That could open a lot of opportunities and options for me to get the dub. But definitely not a bad draw. Not a bad draw here. We're actually very close to the K. I wonder if that's a mistake now to play this, actually. Well, actually, boss KO the Trap Ghost is still pretty good, right? Okay, I got a boss. Ooh. Okay. Actually, is KO active just the best play here? It is, right? Oh. Okay. I mean, dude, oh my gosh. Oh, that's quite the come up there. What is the best thing? It's just knockout active, right? Oh, there's no Charmander. Yeah, what the heck? It's absolutely disgusting, man. Oh, the third Gholdengo as well? Bro, what the Oh, and then we get some fodder? Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't have any. I have 1 energy left. Oops, I messed up. Wait, how many energy did I oh, there's 5 in the discard. Okay. This is absolutely disgusting. What do I need? 8? Yeah, 8. Dude, what a disgusting turn. No, that probably just helps them more than hurts them, so. That was just that was so gross. I got triple Gholdengo oh my gosh, man. Absolutely disgusting. Such a gross turn.